Here we go. Alright, but anyways, the car is getting towed. No, the car is not getting towed. Are you fucking high? Car is getting towed. Anyways, what we got here? 37, 3742. Okay, eyes are blue. 3742. I see you. And I see. I got my pillow. I got my
Show
pillow.
it off.
I'm gonna show off my pillow. Okay, here we go. I got the last seahorse pillow they had. It's fucking awesome, and it's for my head because I didn't have a pillow for my head. I forgot to bring pillows for some stupid reason. So I got a pillow for my head now, and it was the last seahorse they had. So it's mine, all mine. Remember Daffy Duck? Gods don't play. And the gods are going to do everything in their power to make sure that anybody that scams me, trolls me, does anything to me gets repaid in full, and maybe even threefold. I don't know. But they definitely go get paid back, okay? So, I'm not concerned about that. Because a lot of people, aren't you concerned about that? No, because the gods and goddesses of freedom religion will take care of that. They'll make it right. And so, no, I'm not concerned about that. Not at all. My concern is, moving forward and, getting me a nice place to live and making a lot of money and then start flipping homes. And when I start flipping homes, baby, it's all over. Especially when I hit them rich neighborhoods back there. Oh, fuck yeah. It's done, man. It's fucking done, okay? When you got houses that are going for $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, and I start flipping them bad boys, I'm gonna get $100,000, $100,000 just to flip one house. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be just fine. Thank you very fucking much. I'll be just fine, and there ain't gonna be nothing nobody can say or do about it. Not a damn thing, because it's all legal. Flipping houses is legal, and I may have to get a license or a permit or some shit, but so fucking what, I don't care to get that. But flipping houses is totally legal. And, I flip $1 million. Let's say I flip a house that's $1.5 million. Okay, I probably get 50 grand out of that. Maybe even more than that. So, I mean, you gotta think about how much I'm going to make. I'm going to make a lot of money, man. Make a shit ton of money. And there's not a damn thing anybody can do about it. Because it's all legal. That's what I'm saying. No, we're gonna get something.
Vaughn hates the cold and went north. Is that true? You hate the cold?
I do hate the cold. Oh. Yeah, that is true. I do hate the cold.
You were supposed to go west, young man.
I almost went west. I almost went to Arizona. I did. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, you think you came out to see me instead.
I came out to see you instead because, hey, I thought you had an apartment, and surprise, you got rid of it just in the nick of time.
Well, you knew I wasn't living in my car. What do you mean you had it? Well, I had an apartment last month. Well,
right, but everybody was saying no. He's faking it. He's really.
Am I faking it now?
You're definitely not faking
it. Am I not in the car? Yeah, here we are.
Here we are. So
yeah, here we are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's what they're saying. Oh, he's faking it, Ron. He's still got his apartment. He's just faking it.
But that's what the scumbag backers were saying, right?
And the backers were saying that shit too. Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you something, motherfuckers. I want you to know this.
Listen clearly.
I want you to know this. All right. These houses here, they are very, very, very nice. Okay. Let me give you an idea how I know.
We're in a good Jewish neighborhood. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Listen, the houses are so fucking nice here that even the goddamn privacy fences are fancy. Okay? The goddamn privacy fences are even fancy.
Yeah.
All right. When the privacy fences are fancy and they're not just a plain old fence, that tells you you're in money. Okay, you understand?
Money.
We're in the money. Okay.
Money.
These are not slums. These are not boroughs. These are not projects. Fuck no. We in the money, okay?
We're in the money,
When
baby.
when the privacy fences are all fancy with all that curly Q shit on them, yeah, you're in some fucking money, all right? So just just be advised, there, trolls. Because I
Just
know,
be advised.
I know they say, oh, he's slumming it, and they're just bad.
Listen, you're not. Listen, you're slumming it. That's what their mama does, man. Their mama
I'm
slums it.
telling you, man, you guys don't know. You have no idea. I'm telling you, you have no idea. But before Sammy went on his tirade, what I was saying is that I personally went out and did a blessing over the property, contingent upon me being the owner and the sole proprietor. And the reason being is that if I was ever forced to leave the property, then all that protection would be gone. And and there is nothing that will cross a salt line. Nothing will cross a salt line unless the gods allow it. And those that anybody that doesn't think that there's wild animals in Daniel Boone National Forest, yeah, I got a bridge on the moon. I'm going to sell you. When that protection, when I left, that protection left with me. Yeah, I didn't stay with the property. It's just like when and I warned them about that. I said, now you realize now that since you put this truck in your name, that any protections that the gods had on it are gone. And they said, yeah, we know, we know, we know. Well, so what happened? What happened is that I guess one of the bearings went out on one of the wheels and almost caused them to have an accident.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then they said that it got bad gas mileage and they couldn't get it tuned properly. So I mean, so yeah, the things are starting to happen. And oh well, what do you want me? I mean, I warned them. They can't say I didn't warn them because I did.
Vaughn, I got an email from Jeremiah Von Helton. He wanted me to tell you he can't play with the Hot Wheels. I guess that's someone trying to get a dig. No, it's a troll.
No, he's telling the truth. The backers got rid of the Hot Wheels in the garage. They tore all that shit down.
Yeah.
I had the Hot Wheels set up for racing and shit. They tore all that down. They tore all that down. They got rid of all my RC aircraft, my foam aircraft.
That's scumbags, man.
I found all that shit in the dumpster. Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of shitty for them to do that.
Took a picture of it and sent a picture of it to Judge Lewis too. By God! Oh, surprise, motherfuckers!
What did Judge Lewis say? Did he say anything?
It's a she.
Oh,
no,
she.
She ain't said anything. She didn't say anything. But yeah, I sent a picture of that to Judge Lewis. I sure the fuck did.
It's a shame. We did a lot. We had that big victory against the trolls for keeping the property that first time, but I guess I don't know. I guess
Well, this was me being stupid. This was me being way too trusting. I mean,
the troll. Someone out there in the comments saying you told people that you have cognitive heart failure. Is that true?
Congestive heart failure.
Is that true? You do?
Well, they're saying I'm borderline for it. Is what they're saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're saying I'm borderline for it.
You have to start. We're hitting the gym. We're going to the gym.
Yeah, we're going to the gym.
So we're gonna fix the heart. Does Vaughn still have his car? Yeah, Vaughn's got a car.
I got a car.
Yeah.
What happened to the Irvin plate? What's the Irvin plate?
The Irvin plate. It's a plate that I had hanging on the wall. It's untelling what Charity and Brian did with it. Probably smashed it into a billion pieces and threw it on the burn pile. They love the burn pile. The Charity loves the burn pile. Oh, there's books on Vaughn's porch. Well, let's grab them and throw them on the burn pile.
Yeah.
Everything goes to the burn pile. And before Charity and Brian, there was the Allens, the young Allens, that is, the young couple. And they love to burn my shit too. They burned all kinds of my shit. Instead of bagging it up and saving it, they burned
Vaughn, what is your winter plans? Will you survive the Jersey winter in your car. Well, by the wintertime, we're gonna be having a mansion.
Yeah,
Bond's planning on getting a 7-figure job.
Getting a 7-figure job, man. I'm not. You think I'm gonna wait around 2 fucking years for goddamn welfare to get off their ass and give me my fucking disability? Hell no.
Hell no, man.
Hell no. I gotta do something before then. Shit. 2 fucking years? That's ridiculous.
That is fucking ridiculous.
That's insane.
What type of redneck names their kid Charity?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the question.
Yeah, okay.
This is the question.
Okay.
How did these motherfucking trolls know what Charity was 3 years in advance?
Well, is that true?
Yes, it's true.
What do you mean by that?
It's true. Ask them.
They knew who she was 3 years ago?
They knew who she was 3 years ago. I got fucking emails. I got text messages. I got the whole fucking shebango. They knew who Charity was 3 years before she actually came out and played her little part in this whole mess. So that's the question.
It was all set up.
It's
all fucking
It
trolls.
was an absolute setup.
They
There was
couldn't
no
stand that you won a big victory.
Yes, that's right.
And you got your property. They faked the will, then you found the real will, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they couldn't. They concocted a concocted plan. They concocted a plan that day when you won. When we did that show in November a couple of years ago, they said, okay, we have to get him.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it was.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They couldn't stand you fucking winning. Well, they should have just said they should have just capitulated and said, you know what? Let's leave Vaughn alone. It's been 20 fucking years. 25 years. He had enough abuse. Let's leave him in peace. But they couldn't. But they can't.
They can't.
So I mean, that's what they're probably concocting another plan right now as we speak to harm us.
Yeah, probably.
You know, they're doing something.
They're coming up with something. Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, you're gonna lose, man.
You're gonna lose, guys.